Shalom, Most High Christ bless. This is Officer Nathaniel out of IUIC, Toronto, Canada. To the right, we have
Officer Hosea.
Officer Hosea and
Officer Abedias.
Officer Abedias. Officer Abedias. All right, so we're going to jump into the class. This is the weekly or the bi-weekly class. This is supposed to engage, or it will engage you. Speaking to lively spirits, not dead spirits. So the topic for today is how to spot the lively stones, hidden builders in Canada. Okay? How to spot the lively stones, hidden builders in Canada. And obviously I'm going to get some support from my officers right here, right? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So the introduction, the hidden builders. So unbeknownst to some, maybe some, there are a lot of leaders in Canada. There are a lot of leaders. I give you a little bit of hint. You just look over here on this side. Just turn over there. You'll see it. You'll see it. Yeah. It's only Azariah. Only Azariah believes it. Right? There's many leaders in Canada, unbeknownst to some. We have some over here in Toronto. We have some over there in Edmonton. We have some in Montreal/Ottawa.
That's right.
This class, you already know, I can be like Saul at times and cut certain things to exercise certain cancers. Exercise to mean remove. Some people are saying, exercise. Officer, we're not allowed to work on the Sabbath. I said, no, sis, stay in the spirit. Put down the Twinkie. I'm talking about cutting something.
Damn.
Okay. All right. So, what do you call it? This is to exhort. This is a means of exhorting the brethren. And the sistren. Is that a word? Well, it is a word now, damn it. All right. The sistren of Canada and abroad for those that are watching it. All right. So, means of exhortation. Get for me Proverbs 27 verse 2. Who's our reader?
Officer Azariah.
Also, Azariah, the reader. I won't tell you where you read for, what platforms. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let another man praise thee.
Let another man praise thee. Or another sister praise thee. You know, some sisters like, oh, I did this, I did that. No, I'm supposed to be nice in this class. Sorry. Cut it out. Edit it. Nathan. Also, Nathan, edit it out. Edit it out. All right. So, let another man praise you. Read.
And not thine own mouth.
Not your own mouth. You're supposed to, your fruits will show forth through the people around you. You'll see certain sisters starting to be able like, yo, sis, I got you. You that one. Brothers be like, yo, they say shalom to you and it's like a real shalom. They're like, yo, you're always there for me, man. Let another man praise you. Read.
And not thine own mouth.
Uh-huh.
A stranger and not thine own lips.
A stranger and not your own lips. People without and not your own lips. It's, oh, you seem different. You have your last name is Israel. You act different, right? So let someone else. So this is a means of praise and exhortation for the brothers and the sisters within Canada that's doing the work, right? This class is for the Davids, right? For the Hezekiahs, for the Tobits. You see Northern Kingdom? Northern Kingdom, I shouted you out. Tobits. Come on. Just one. Where's Gabriel? Oh, okay. For the Tobits, for the Priscillas, and the Aquilas. Okay, so the Priscillas over here, the Dorcases, all right, in Canada. In every generation, God raises up lively stones. These are ordinary people who become extraordinary in the building of God's kingdom. I'll get from you. Is that 2 Ezra 6 and verse 9? 2 Ezra 6 and verse 9. Get it. The building of the kingdom. Because some of y'all might say, the kingdom? What are you talking about? Phil's kingdom? Caucasian? No, this is slavery. That is a kingdom. But we are building up another kingdom right now. Real time. Go.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau, for those that aren't with that wherewithal, Esau's talking about the Caucasian man. Your friendly neighborhood Finkelstein. Okay? Him. For he, DJ, is the what?
End of the world.
He's the end of the world. You see the world going down right now. We're about to break into civil war. But, read.
And Jacob.
Who?
And Jacob.
The black man over here.
That's right.
The Israelite man is
the beginning of it.
is the new beginning of the new kingdom.
Yeah.
If you had some images of those men's conferences, you could see that that would be the true world summit. Right? You don't have no images? No images. Damn. Oh, no. Cue it. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. What did I say? So in every generation, God raises up lively stones, ordinary people who become extraordinary builders of his kingdom. Leadership is not discovered in title, but it's actually revealed in your character, in your works. You hear that, Christopher? All right. So today's lesson is how to spot those rising leaders when we're out at camp, when we're out at Flyer Mission, when we're out at the subsidiary missing persons. I'm not going to call the other subsidiaries. When the sisters are out there during their DOSs and their other subsidiary events, right? As well as how to spot leaders even here, specifically in here, so that you can,
Yes, sir.
right, so that you can build them up. You can add more coals to touch up that fire. You have something to say? You don't have anything to say? You have something to say? No? All right, okay. All right, get for me 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 12.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, in verse 12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you, and are over you in the Lord.
What does that mean, Devontae? Yes, give him the mic. He's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this is a Q&A. Yes, it is. If you attended any of the classes, you would know.
Shalom, Most High Christ. Seek those who are over, who are above us.
I'll read it again and speak louder. Go, Nats, go.
The book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, and verse 12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you, and are over you in the Lord.
What does that mean?
So to know them, the leadership, the rulers who are above us.
Okay. Emmanuel? Emmanuel, stand up with some confidence. Like when you're over there doing your new moon stuff.
Shalom,
Go ahead.
Bishop. So we must know the leadership amongst like the bishops, the captains. We must know them, and we must read it again. Sorry.
And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you, and are over you in the Lord.
And the ones that are over us, so they watch over us in which is the leadership, which is the bishops, the officers like yourself. They watch over us, and we must know them. We must know who they are.
Yeah. And it says, know them that labor among you. Not a person that doesn't labor. Your brothers, brother or sisters that it's like, where's Waldo when it comes to the Sabbath? You're like, where is he? I don't know. Where is she? I don't know. It says, exactly, it's crickets. It's crickets. It's like that uncomfortable, awkward silence. Like, I don't know. Do you know? Do you know where he is? No. Do you know where she is? No. I don't. Show must go on. But we need to know those people that labor, that put in the work around, right? So that doesn't only mean like what do you call it, soldier, people of rank, people that put in the work. Sisters don't have rank. Sisters need to know the sisters that put in the what? The work. Because those are the people with the wisdom, with the time that are over you. The sister said, ain't no one over me. Only Jesus the Christ. Huh? I have Jesus. He's my celly. Anyways, go on. Verse 13.
Let me finish verse 12.
Okay.
To know them which labor among you, and are over you in the Lord, and admonish
So there's
you.
structure. There's actually people that are over you. Over you means that you are to report to. That they have a care for your soul, your spirit. Like Captain Shem put out with respect to the decree. You tell them. Go. This is your realm. I can't speak. I'm in the green, but go ahead.
Captain Shem put out a decree that there's 3 colors: green, yellow, and red. Most of us, those that can go to camp, are in green. Right? Those that are yellow and red.
You fat. Go ahead, son.
Big bag, big
Got
bag.
some work to do to get out the yellow and the red. Right?
Right. And the same is said for the sisters, because you heard in those classes of leadership, it said, hey, we're going to look at your, leadership wives as well. If you are a leader and your wife fat, she going to have to take the back with the blacks. Yeah. Take that. Whoa, yo, that's bars. That was a little bit of Deacon Asa right there. Look at that. No, I'm supposed to let another man. Yeah, sorry. I jumped the gun. Bars! Right? So, continue on.
Verse 13.
Uh-huh.
And to esteem them very highly in the Lord.
In love.
In love, for their works' sake.
For their works' sake. For the works. You are known, sis. You are known by your works. You are known, Elijah, through your works. Uzziah, you're known through your works. You ever wonder why some people say they have difficulty, or like leadership has difficulty remembering your name? It's because the works isn't up there. Okay? So this is, again, this class is to find those leaders. It's to exhort those leaders that is in here, to nurture them so that we can build even more schools. All right? So that was the preface. All right, now I'm moving over into the preface. 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 1. And y'all can jump in. You just have to match my energy. Just cut me off. It's okay. We have many months till Day of Atonement. Okay? Read that.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 in verse 1.
Preface. So those that watch any of the classes that I do, I typically have headings. Headings, and then you could put that. So if you are writing, you can write it down. All right? Organize this stuff. All right, 1 Peter 2 and verse 1.
Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisy.
Okay, so wait. It says, wherefore, laying aside all malice. What is malice? Oh, choose someone. You. Yes. Abad? Abad.
Shalom, sir. Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom.
So what malice is hatred.
Okay. All right, I can rock with that. Malice, when you take a look at the definition, I don't want to because it'll extend the class. It's a desire to do evil, ill will. We've had those run-ins over here. People that have ill will. What do they call them in Jamaica? This is a Benji class. Go on the mic. Say your rude things in the mic. Go. He's over there whispering it so I can say it. Ill will.
Oh, ill will.
Yeah.
How did they say it in Jamaica?
Yeah, how do they say that in Jamaica?
Bad mind.
Bad mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Bad mind people. Hypocrite.
Wicked. Slew them. No, don't. Sorry, I went left. I went. No killing. No, that's the 6th commandment. We're not breaking that, right?
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not. I see. Thank you, Children's Committee. See, he was over here speaking in tongues. So malice, wherefore we lay aside all ill will, or what was the other word?
Bad mind.
Bad mind. We got just 5 Benjamites right there. 5 Jamaicans just converted to being a Benjamite. All praise to the Lord. Yeah. And what?
And all guile.
And guile. Guile is slyness. Slippery like a fox, or slippery like a snake. Slyness, deception. You can write that in your note. Guile means sly, deceptive. Not sly in a good way. Talk about like a greasy car salesman. Right? Read.
And hypocrisies.
A hypocrite. Y'all know what a hypocrite is. Hypocrite. Yeah. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And envies.
Envious. Red eyes. Red eyes. Right? I see. I speak your language. Right. I'm not looking over here. That's a different language. Red eye or envy. Read.
And all evil speakings.
And all evil speakings. So it's saying the preface is to lay aside all that. Read.
As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word.
What's that sincere milk? What's that sincere milk, Uriah? What's the milk?
Hey, shalom leadership, Most High Christ bless. The milk is going into learning the basics of the scriptures.
You have a scripture? Give it to Ananias. I see Ananias put his hand up. This is gonna force everyone to stay awake. They're like, shoot, if I go like this, he's gonna see it.
Hey, shalom, officer. Most
Shalom,
High Christ
sir.
bless. 1 Peter 2 and 2.
1 Peter 2 and 2. Read 1 Peter 2 and 2.
That's what we just
Oh,
read.
that's what we just read. What else? What else? Desire the sincere milk of the word. Is the milk or the word? Come on. What's the word? What do you call it? Alicia.
Isaiah 28, verse 9.
That's another one. Give me something else. A word. Anyone else? Emmanuel, in the interest of time.
Isaiah 8 and 20.
Isaiah. Let's read it for him. He could be wrong. I don't know. Can't be hasty to credit.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8.
Chris, Lord's will, this will be you. You'll be like, this is my scripture. All right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8 and verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
The laws and the testimony is the word. So when we go back to 1 Peter 2 and verse 2, as newborn babes,
desire the sincere milk of the word.
we desire the deep, basic, simple laws. Simple laws like keeping the Sabbath. Guess what? I'm supposed to be nice. I'll be nice. Nice.
No.
Nice. Don't go there. Don't go. Dark side? No. Those are the basics, like keeping the Sabbath and not holding grudges, you know. Those are basic scriptures. Go ahead. Matthew 18 is a basic scripture. Yeah, I'm doing good? Okay, good. Go ahead.
That ye may grow thereby.
That's how you notice growth. That's how you'll see growth in the sisters. Otherwise, you'll be stagnant and gather junjo, and right, Shania? Gather junjo. That's you like that word, right? No, she's not here. Okay, read.
Verse 3. If so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious, to whom coming as unto a lively stone, disallowed indeed of men.
So it's saying that those lively stones would be disallowed indeed of men. What does that mean? Disallowed indeed of men. Yes, Enya, you look the most lost, so I'm going to pick you. It might be an interesting answer.
Shalom leadership. So read it again.
Read it again.
Verse 4.
Go ahead.
To whom coming as unto a lively stone, disallowed indeed of men.
As I say, if there is these lively stone not putting in the work, it be
No. Disallowed indeed of men. What does that portion mean? Ozias, you're looking to the left, so that means you're in deep cogitations. You're right beside the Lord.
Hey, shalom, most in Christ, bless.
Shalom.
Talking about being rejected.
Rejected. Yes, I like that word. Rejected. Another word for it, you can put it right beside it. Disallowed. Disallowed means disapproved. Disapproved. Get 1 Corinthians 1 and verse 28. Those lively stones that you see here in the body, guess what? A lot of them a lot of people look at these brothers as niggas. They're like, oh, she live in Scarborough. Can you believe it? This little Negro, he lives in Scarborough. He wants to tell me about anything? I live in Bowmanville and Ajax, and I have a 2,000 square foot home. Aren't you still in an apartment? The scripture says, read this, reader.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1 and verse 28. And base things.
The disapproved things.
Of the world.
That's you. That's you. That's me. Read.
And things.
And you sisters too. You're disapproved too. And that's why Edomite woman come out. Oh, can I touch your hair? Oh, she's so cute. Can I touch it? Speaking to your children. What the hell? What the hell? It's a zoo. That's a disapproved people. Read.
Which are despised. Have God chosen.
The Lord has chosen these men over here and these sisters over here that are putting in the work. You'll see those sisters that going back and forth into the children's committee, that's taking in little bad breed children, bring them to the washroom to exhort them. Exhortation. Those are the disapproved. Read.
Yea, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are.
See, you, Elijah, you, Naomi, you've been set up in here to bring this Caucasian man's kingdom down. And actually, that's what's happening right now. That's the reason why you see civil unrest going on in the States.
That's right.
It's not because of Donald Trump. It's because of Uriel. It's because of Azariah. It's because of Asa Jeremiah. It's because of Phoebe. Yes, Phoebe, I even called you. It's because of the brothers and the sisters that labor amongst you. Read.
That no flesh should glory in his presence.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. No. That no flesh should glory in his presence, but of him are ye in Christ Jesus.
Yo, someone take this. I have to take a call. Go ahead. Go. Bring it down. Yeah, read that verse. Turn it on.
Verse 30.
Yeah.
Verse 30. But of him are ye in Christ Jesus, who of God is made unto us wisdom and righteousness and sanctification and redemption.
Right. Jump back to verse 29.
Verse 29. That no flesh should glory in his presence.
Right. That no flesh should glory in his presence. Why? Because we are despised of men. So it's not of us. It's of God that chose us to do this work. Right? Read.
But of him are ye in Christ Jesus, who of God is made unto us wisdom,
right,
and righteousness, and sanctification, and redemption.
Right. So all this come through Christ. All of this come through Christ. Read.
That, according as it is written, he that glorifieth, let him glory in the Lord.
Yeah, he that glorieth, let him glory in the Lord. Why? Because we are despised of men. So our glory is in who? In the Lord. The works that we do for the Most High is through the Lord showing us mercy. Right?
That's exactly it. So when we go back to 1 Peter 2, that disallowed means disapproved. Those are those people that were disavowed or removed from your family members. Because your family members are saying, you're in that cult in IUIC, those purple people that, they yell on they disapprove and push you to the side. Some of y'all had some of your inheritance removed from your parents and your family members because of that, right? Some of us, we're not able to see our children. The wife separated. Wife said, the hell with that. I am subjecting myself to you, Negro. You in that cult. I'm out. Deuces. Not a Chris Brown song. I'm out. It's all not happy and whatnot, right? I'm out. And by the way, I'm taking your children too, and I'm taking half. No, I want more than half. I want 75. No, 75 would be a little bit too generous. I want everything. I want to be like Edom. I want to take the ground underneath you. Pension and all. That's wicked. No, but we have brothers in here that is dealing with that. Those are the disapproved. That's the disallowed. Those are the brothers that are still laboring despite not having nothing. Losing your job. There's brothers in here that lost their job. They pulled up, they went, you're here with, there's a light skin. I see all of you with your fists up that says, Shalom, Most High Christ bless. That's you in the middle, is it not? No, brother, that's my twin brother. No, you told me that you're the only person. No, brother. Hear me out. We adopted someone. Right? You lose your job, lose your wife, that's a disapprove, right? But 1 Peter 2 and verse 4.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 2 in verse 4. To whom coming as unto lively stones, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen. But chosen of God.
Right. These men over here in the purple and gold and the black and whatnot, they're the chosen of God. And that's the reason why we're able to sit down in this sanctuary right now, because did we allow Biff in here? Did we allow Blanche up in here to tile the floors? Oh, did we allow Stacy over here to put up these curtains and to sew them? Hell no. Because salvation ain't for them. They ain't coming in here. It was these brothers and sisters that had to take their arms, take the little pennies that they had, put it together to build what you are sitting on and witnessing right here. You can clap. Clap for that. Clap for that. So the Lord says that we are lively stones, that brothers in here and the sisters in IUIC can Canada are lively stones. They're constantly moving. They're dynamic. Bap, 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 bap. Let's get a definition of a stone. I gave y'all that as an image. Definition of stone. You guys got it? All right, read that.
The definition of stone: hard, solid, non-metallic material matter of which rock is made.
Read it again.
Sorry. Hard, solid, non-metallic mineral matter of which rock is made. Especially as a building material.
As a building material. The Lord refers to us as a building material. The Lord refers to the brothers as well as the sisters that are lively in Toronto, in Canada, as a building, as a foundation. Y'all are foundational. Y'all have been acting as a foundation. You got what? You bring it out. Bring it out. Speak on the mic, bruh. It said that we're mineral. Now this explains the mineral portion. So we are foundation. The stone is a foundation that's unmovable, as well as it's a mineral. What's the minerals?
Read that. The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, in verse 20. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor.
Right. Read from 19, sorry.
Verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of God standeth sure, having this seal: the Lord knoweth them that are his.
So the Lord knows those that are his, right? Read.
And let everyone that nameth the name of Christ depart from iniquity.
So if you're going to do this walk, the scripture says depart from iniquity, depart from sin. All right, read.
But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor.
Right. So in the congregation, in the church, right, not everyone is going to be willing to do the work. Not everyone is going to be willing to show, to put works of gold, works of silver. You understand? Some of us are not here to do what we're supposed to do according to the scriptures, to get the kingdom or to build a congregation, to build a church. All right. So we're trying to find, as Afsa is bringing out, those that are of gold, those that are of lively stone, those that are going to put in the work so we can get out of this, so we can get a new school, for example. All right? Is that enough?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And remember, the Lord refers to the men and the women as lively stones. Stone is a mineral. There's different types of minerals, meaning there's different types of people in IUIC Toronto with different levels of work. Some are like, they're like palladium. They're like even better than gold. They're a superconductor. Some individuals are gold. Some individuals are silver. And some individuals that use this as burgers and fringes are the hay and the stubble. Or coal or something. I don't know. Take that in your... Never mind. I'm going to be nice. Revelation 3 and verse 12. Revelation 3 and verse 12.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 12. Him that overcometh...
He that overcomes in Canada...
will I make a pillar in the temple of my God.
We are the pillars, means a foundation. A pillar is what you set things on. Y'all that are up in here that have been laboring, that have been doing the works, y'all are setting the foundation for more schools in the GTA and across this country. I don't know if y'all noticed that. We're on that precipice right now. Look at this room is full. Isaiah 28 verse 16. Y'all can put these as precepts. You know, we write it in small letters. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, in verse 16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion.
I lay in Israel, in IUIC Canada. Yeah, take that, other camps. Read.
For a foundation, a stone.
A what? For a what?
A stone.
A foundation, which is a stone.
A tried stone. A precious cornerstone.
That's who y'all are. That's who y'all are. The cornerstone obviously is Christ that we build upon, but y'all are those precious stones. with the works. Do we have any images of the works that's been going on in Canada? Put up some of those images. Put up those images. Read 1 Peter 2 and verse 5 so that you can put up those images, videos, all that. Come on.
The book of First
Come
Peter.
on. Go.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, in verse 5. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house.
Remember, it says lively stones. So the Lord, Christ, the black Messiah, he doesn't like dead spirits. He doesn't like a person that's stagnant. Do you know what stagnant means? Stagnant, right? Yeah, it's just stale. It smells. It's just, it's a terrible thing. The Lord doesn't like that. He likes us to be what? Moving, or what's the word that he used? Lively. The Lord wants us to be what? Lively. Oh gosh, the voice is not even, it's like, let's do it again. Let's sound off. The Lord wants us to be lively. Okay. I want to hear from the sister side too. The Lord wants us to be what? Lively. Oh, see, it was all nice and delicate and harmonious. Look at that. It was like a brother from Trinidad. You have the images? The videos? No? Put it up. Come on, put it up. I went back to the scripture just for y'all. Oh. Okay, we missed the moment. All right. They're not even following orders. All right, so the next point, you can write 1. Remember the title? The title is How to Spot the Lively Stones, Hidden Builders in Canada. All right. So the first point under preface is 1, a lively stone or a leader, they take ownership before being asked. Okay? Oh, take that one. Okay, right. So they notice problems. Y'all notice problems. Y'all soldiers, officers, y'all notice problems. And you move towards what? Solutions. That's the difference between a complaint and being a lively stone. If you're like, oh, over here it's dang. Oh, I can't breathe all that well. My back is this. That's a complainer. A leader amongst the men as well as amongst the women hear that issue and they have solutions. Hey, officer, the air is pretty, what have you? Hey, I was taking a look at Costco and I seen these humidifiers. These are some lined up. Y'all see it? That's a leader. That's a prophet. That's a prophetess. They don't wait for applause. They act because of conviction. Initiative reveals calling long before the opportunity does. And you'll hear that from, remember Bishop Nathaniel was speaking about, what's his name again? Our past brother? Brock Bar. Right? He was dealing with a lot of the cleaning, and you weren't able to realize or recognize that until he left. He took the initiative before any officer or any ranked man told him to do that. All right? Luke 17 and verse 6. I want images and videos of us. Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, and verse 6. And the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed.
So people like this, these leaders that take initiative, these sisters that take initiative even before we ask, that we have to ask, the Lord says that you have faith. And the Lord is saying, if you had even faith as small as a mustard seed, if we were in Boston, Captain Gideon has a little vial of mustard seeds. Those things are small. It's small. Right?
Ye might say unto this sycamore tree.
All the Benjamites are over there saying pepper seed in their mind. Stop it. Go ahead.
Be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, and it should obey you.
Right. If you had that faith, and you can move mountains, both metaphorically as physically, because you're always going to come up with solutions. Verse 9.
Verse 9. Doeth he think that servant?
Does he thank that servant?
Sorry. Doeth he thank that servant because he did the thing that were commanded him?
Does he thank that servant because he did what's commanded of him? Really?
I throw not.
I trow not. No, we don't applaud you for every waking thing that you do. You put the seat covers on. Guess what? Sisters do that. They come in here the night before and make sure that this brothers make sure that the seats are out in a nice, structured manner. The sisters come the day before and make sure that the coverings are on. And there's another team of sisters that make sure that they are washed, that they have that nice downy scent on them. These are all words, but we don't thank you for all of that because.
So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you.
Because it's command. These are the things that we have to do. These are the vocation and wherein we were called. Read.
Say, we are unprofitable servants.
These true leaders are unprofitable what?
Unprofitable servants.
The true leaders are unprofitable what? Servants. Y'all can envision or picture people in this congregation that are unprofitable. They don't wait for applause, like high five, like like this. They're like, yeah. No, they just do. They just do. Read. We
are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do.
They real servants like this. Look at this. This is at FOT. As we're preparing, we have awesome Micah there. They just do it. They just show up. They organize. All right, let's go down on this day. Let's make sure that we get the gazebo up because we want to make sure that Sis Kalea and the children are warm inside, that they don't get rained out. I'm going to drive all the way from London. I'm going to drive all the way from my bad breed children. Y'all know that joke, right? I'm going to make sure that things are set up so that when the newcomers come in, such as Chris, they can be like, yo, this is a well-ordered nation.
Yeah.
All right? Even with the mosquitoes and black flies burning off your head. You see Simeon over there? Soldier Simeon with the Benjamite, what do you call it, head thing? Anything else?
That's it from 10.
Oh, no, video-wise. Okay. Y'all have anything?
Hey, officer. And then some of the brothers didn't even keep tabernacles with us. They went to somewhere else. But before they left, they make sure the work got in. Right? So, Soldier Benjamin.
Right.
Soldier Benjamin, Officer Micah.
Officer Micah.
They put that work in before they left. Right?
So they take ownership before being asked. They notice problems and move towards solutions. Do I have a video for that? It's labeled 1. I think it's labeled 1. Yes? Okay, put that up. You got to break it up. We're repenting black, you know? Go ahead. Put it up. Put it up. Transition.
Hey, if you were in charge, you're responsible. Don't deflect the problem. Don't deflect the blame. You raise your hand, you say, I'm responsible. I'm going to get better at it. You can't blame somebody else for your mistake. Doesn't matter whether there were other people to blame or not. That's not what leaders do. Hey, if you were in charge, you're responsible. Don't deflect the problem. Don't deflect the blame. You raise your hand, you say, I'm responsible. I'm going to get better at it.
I'm responsible for this. Can you just stop the video? Just stop it, remove that, go to the proper scene, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. All right, so real leaders, they notice what issues are. They don't go, oh, Officer Abadiah should have taken care of it. Officer Hosea should have taken care of it. Why didn't he? It's all his fault. They're like, okay, this is the issue. Let me come up with a solution. They take action. What do you have? So let's say, for example, within Toronto's example for sisters that willingly create programs. You have sisters in here that willingly create AI programs. Willingly create what is in your children's committee?
Yeah, children's committee.
Like what?
The AI program. We even have sisters that create stuff for the sisters to work out. Right? So sisters are doing the work as well.
Let's get an example of that out of the scriptures. Exodus 1 and verse 15. Exodus 1 and verse 15. So remember, this is under the topic of they take ownership before being asked. These are up and coming leaders, if not leaders. How to spot them? Read in Canada.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 15. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools.
And see them upon the stools. This is a little bit of a little tidbit. Like, for those that are just new, hey, the way that our wives gave birth were on a what? On a, say it on a bike?
Stools.
On a stool. Wasn't with your legs cocked up like some sort of experiment from 3rd grade like a frog. Right? It was on a stool. So the commander-in-chief, like DJ Donald Trump, came up to them and said,
and if you see the midwife, and he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him.
Put them to death whenever you see a son pop out. Jab them in their leg or what have you. I recommend that they, what is that where you get a jab in your back? Epidural. Recommend that they get an epidural. Recommend that they go on Nutra. What is the formula? Baby formula. Put those black Negroes to death. Read.
But if it be a daughter, then she shall live.
Yeah, go. Read.
But the midwife feared God.
But the midwives did what?
But the midwife feared God.
A true leader, even amongst the sisters, they have the fear of who? God. Not a Caucasian man. Not of your job. Not of an, what do you call it? Sandeep Gurpal. You don't have that fear. Read.
And did not as the king of Egypt commanded
They didn't do as the king of Egypt commanded, but
saved the men, children alive.
They created programs. They created their own little stuff unbeknownst to the Caucasian man or this Hamite man. They said, okay, this is how we're going to deal with it. Yeah. They see an issue and they come up with a solution. They're just like, oh my gosh, the Lord did this to me. He's about to get me, he gave me this good job. Now he's going to take this job away from me. No, they come up with what? Solutions. Okay. I'll leave that in the interest of time. Baruch, get Jeremiah 36 and verse 4.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 36, in verse 4. Then Jeremiah called Baruch, the son of Neriah, and Baruch wrote from the mouth of Jeremiah all the words of the Lord, which he had spoken unto him upon a roll of a book. And Jeremiah commanded Baruch, saying, I am shut up. I cannot go into the house of the Lord.
All right, so this is Jeremiah. The Baruch wrote from the mouth of Jeremiah. So he was listening. Actually, drop that. I want to drop that. I'm going to go to another scripture. I'm going to go to something else. Y'all got that down, that point down? That little bad breed child just threw me off. I'm going to throw him some. I was just thinking, what do you call it? Sirach 30 and verse 12. That's all that was going through my mind. Y'all remember that, what do you call it, that meme that y'all dropped in that channel? With Yehukanai?
With that belt.
Oh, shoot. All right, number 2. Leaders of aspiring leaders, the ones over here and the ones over there, they carry vision with humility. So, up-and-coming leaders speak with a purpose but remain teachable. All right? Get Numbers 12 and verse 3. They have a vision, but they're humble.
This is the book of Numbers.
and sisters, read.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 12, in verse 3. Now, the man Moses was
who?
The man Moses.
Moses
was very meek.
He was very meek. That doesn't mean soft, mamsy pansy. Meekness is going into humbleness or humility with respect to the laws. You humble yourself to the laws. Meek to the laws. Right? Read it again.
The book of Numbers, chapter 12 and verse 3. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth.
So Moses, to paint the picture, is a very humble person. He's a very humble to God's laws. Just like how we have brothers in here. They're very humble to the laws of the Lord. Sisters too, they're very humble. When it says, when they hear this law, they're like, yes, sir. I'll do it with all my might. Yes, sir. Can I do some more? Like that was the spirit. That is the spirit of Moses. He was humble as well as meek, as well as what was the other term? Had a vision, so much so that he listened to his what does it call it? Father-in-law Jethro, in terms of counsel on how to deal with the people, to divide up the counsel. That's how humble he was. He was like, I'm a son of God, Negro. You can't tell me nothing. Like Ahab. No, he didn't do that. He took it, he meditated on it, and he applied it. He's a meek man. Moses saw the oppression of his people. He's seen our people being jacked up, and he did what? He did something about it. Sisters are also do something about it. Get Exodus 2 and verse 11. They have that vision. They carry vision as well as humility. Exodus 2 verse 11.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 2, in verse 11. And it came to pass in those days, when Moses was grown, that he went out unto his brethren.
He went out unto his brethren. I have to say it like that because it shows you that Moses and his people were black men. You hear little Timmy say brethren? Did they say brethren? Did they say brethren? I'm asking the wrong person. Did they say brethren?
No, sir.
No, they don't say no brethren. No. What do they say? Gentleman? Or what do they say?
Gentleman.
You gentleman. I don't know.
Buddy.
Buddy, how is it doing, buddy? It doesn't say that in the scripture. It said brethren. Brethren, that's how I pronounce it. Right? So he said, go ahead.
That he went out unto his brethren. And looked.
He made sure that he enunciated all those. It's not like that, officer. It's pronounced brethren.
And looked on their burdens.
And he looked on the issues that's going on in our community. That we see, if y'all watch the mid-morning, what is it, the Daily Bread, we have a sister, a young daughter, age 5, is it Cleveland, Ohio? Where, however, she wandered out. 5-year-old. She has those long, long braids, those plaited braids with the little beads at the bottom. In her little dress, they scalped her, so pulled her hair back, scalped her. They found her unconscious in a field. Her face was unrecognizable, like you couldn't, like it's bloated up, so like they beat her. And on top of that, when they did I wouldn't call it autopsy because she lived, but when they did the inspection, she had dirt and sticks in all of her, I'll use this term, orifices. And every orifice. Sisters, y'all understand what I mean by that? Y'all understand. And we have young daughters. Brothers, y'all understand what I'm talking about. Right? So Moses seen the what?
He looked on their burdens.
And seeing those burdens, the BS, the trauma, the sexual trauma, the what do you call it, the Arab man still selling us into slavery right now in Libya and Mauritania, and talk about, oh, come in Islam, come under Muhammad. Get your little kufi. Anyways, go ahead.
And he spied an Egyptian smiting an Hebrew.
He's seeing this other nation's, what do you call it? Smiting, afflicting, beating, dealing ill with our people, and
one of his brethren.
One of his brethren, read.
One of his brethren. And he looked this way. And
he looked this way.
And he looked this way and that way.
And looked that way.
Oh. And when he saw that there was no man.
He seen no one. He's like, all right.
He slew the Egyptian.
I don't know, something like that. He slew the Egyptian. So now we're supposed to live peaceably with all men. Don't clip this and all that other stuff. What I'm showing is he had a vision and he had execution. He's seeing the issues within his people that was happening in his people, and he wasn't one. He was a revolutionary. He wasn't a brother that's going to sit back. He's not a sister that was going to sit back. Yeah, so. And it goes more, it chronicles his love, Moses' love for the nation of Israel many times. He sees the issue that they're complaining and murmuring. He goes to the Lord and is like, hey, Lord, no, don't, I spared them for my sake. Spare them, right? Remember that oath, that covenant that you made? Right? He went up there. He had that vision, right? Do I have a video for number 2? Yes or no? Broadcast? Yes? Okay, let's see. It says 2 on it? Let me see. The first point, 3. No, I don't have a video for that one. Okay. All right, let's go to the third point. I have a video for this. They influence without titles. They influence without titles. All right, so leadership is recognized before it's even appointed. A real leader amongst a brother and sister, they're already in that role before you're appointed to be over that office or to be assisting in that office. You'll see others naturally follow their example. People start to pattern themselves after those up-and-coming leaders in Canada, in Toronto. You see it here. Certain people act a certain way. They gather around Officer Micah because they like, yo, I like how he does this, right? They gather around Officer Azariah. They're like, okay, because I want to make sure that my
Don't do
what?
it.
What? No, I was going to. Oh, go. You can say whatever. You go ahead. Say it.
He's the accountant.
He's an accountant.
So yeah, make sure your checks don't bounce.
Make sure your checks don't bounce. They elevate the group's tone and energy without demanding authority. Get for me Job 32 and verse 21.
This is the book of Job, chapter 32, in verse 21.
Bring it out.
Let me not, I pray you, accept any man's person, neither let me give flattering titles unto man.
Right, so some people in here, they don't rank up because we have hatred for them. It's because you ain't no freaking leader. You just want a title to lord over people.
Message.
To get a purple shirt and be like, yeah, I'm the man. I'm that man. You see that? I get my food a little bit earlier than you. I get to go up the line a little bit more than you. Yeah, buddy, yeah. That's a flattering title. No, you get that title. The Lord provides you with that title when you fall into that role. You labor in that role before getting that label of a leader.
Message.
22?
Verse 22. For I know not to give flattering titles.
So we don't give no flattering titles to the sister. Sister, you're Grand Pumbaa over all the sisters. Yeah. You know what would happen? All you would hear the next week is Bishop on deck. That's all you would hear.
Damn.
Because sisters would make sure that they do some unscrupulous things. Right? But now within IUIC Toronto, you have sisters here that have taken on that Miriam role, that lead. What are some offices that they assist heavily in?
Children's committee.
Children committee.
The cleaning crew too.
Cleaning crew.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
There's,
AI. Hope and we'll keep it at that. Hope.
Hope.
Broadcast. IT. Cybersecurity.
Decor.
Decor. Things like that. Outreach. Kitchen. There's a whole long list. There's many of those sisters hold those roles, and it would be unbeknownst to many. People don't know that. That those thumbnails that go out is from sister so-and-so. I won't name their names. All right? Get me that video. It's labeled 3. that real? It says 3 without title. No, it says 3. Is that it? You sure? Okay. It's the one that says 3. The last digit is 5AMN. All right, go ahead.
Leadership is not a rank. Leadership is not a position. Leadership is a decision. Leadership is a choice. It has nothing to do with your position in the organization. If you decide to look after the person to the left of you and look after the person to the right of you, you have become a leader.
You see that?
Leadership is not a rank.
Take that in. That's why some people don't hold any positions, because they ain't that. They want a leader. They want that title, that leadership title in title. But not these brothers and these sisters over here. Get Numbers 11, verse 27. Stop me at any point. Numbers 11, verse 27.
The book of Numbers, chapter 11 and verse 27. And there ran a young man and told Moses and said, Eldad and Medad do prophesy in the camp. And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said.
Right, so guess what? Joshua was a servant unto Moses. He labored in the truth even before he became a proclaimed leader. Y'all follow? Get Exodus 24 and 13. They'll say the same thing.
The book of Exodus, chapter 24.
Verse 13.
In verse 13.
Yep.
And Moses rose up, and his minister Joshua.
His what?
And his minister Joshua.
What does it mean to be his minister Joshua? Asaniah. I know he'll give me a right answer, so.
His deacon.
Servant.
His servant. Servant. Who was the servant?
Joshua was Moses' servant.
Which means Joshua was doing what?
Catering to Moses.
Yeah, he was doing the work.
Yep.
Even before the book of Joshua got made. That's how it is. And the same thing with the sisters. A lot of y'all labor amongst the seasoned sisters, and then, you get those roles. The Lord provides you with those roles because now you can lead some additional women, as it says in Titus 2 and 3. All right? Anything? No?
Hey, officer.
Go ahead.
Before I came into the truth, I didn't know that this would have been joyful. Like doing the work, tabernacles, feast days. We've been doing this, right? And this is the work that's going to get us to the kingdom. So you're going to want to do it, right? Second Ezra's 7 and 9. 7 Ezra's 7 and 9. We all doing the work to get in the kingdom, right? Osiris is doing his stuff with the mechanic. You understand? Simeon doing his stuff with his with the landscaping. That's the work that's gonna get us into the kingdom.
That's right.
Also.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 9. If this city now were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
Sorry. Wrong one. 9 and 7. Sorry. My bad. 9 and 7.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
Escape by what?
By his works.
That's what's going to get us into that kingdom. That's what's going to escape. Like we're going to escape from this world that has to burn. We're going to escape it by our works. Read.
And by faith.
And by faith in Jesus Christ, our works, and faith in Jesus Christ, right? Because faith alone is dead. This ain't the Christian church. This is not the Christian church. Read.
Whereby ye have believed.
Read on.
Shall be preserved from the said perils.
Because there are perils to come. There is perils to come. Jacob's trouble. It's starting. When we go to camp, they're trying to come up against us. It's starting. But guess what? We're doing the work to get us to our kingdom. Read.
That's
and shall see my salvation in the land, and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
From the beginning, we've been sanctified to go out and teach to our people so that we can get it, so that we can get to the kingdom. Brothers and sisters, right? Don't negate that work. It's what's going to get us out of here. Also,
praise. Point number four. Point number 4. So again, the title, How to Spot the Lively Stones, Hidden Builders in Canada. Both brothers and sisters. All right, so point number 4 is, what did I have here? Those people, brothers or sisters, they stay grounded under pressure. Those leaders, both on the men's side and on the sister side to lead the women, they stay a leader, an inspiring, upcoming leader. The brothers in here, some of the sisters in here, they remain grounded even while they're under pressure. So trials don't break them, they refine them. They regulate, these brothers in Canada, in Edmonton, regulate emotions instead of reacting emotionally. Get Jude. Instead of being this, they see an issue, they might have read a situation this way, and they don't become like this. Read that.
Jude, verse 19. These be they who separate themselves.
They're like, officer hates me, soldier hates me, sister such and such, she hates me. She didn't give me that hearty shalom like she gave to Sis Sarah. Oh my gosh, they hate me. How fitting a song. I can tell you about my testimony. Right? Read.
These be they that separate themselves. Sensual.
They're sensual. So these people, they stay grounded under pressure. While everyone else is panicking, they stay firm. And you guys can edit in that video of, Officer Sampson from Detroit, or you had that, remember he had that breakout? If anyone could pull that up, where you had that stampede of people because there was like a gunshot that went off at camp, and they're at an event, and then there was a stampede of people that was running towards the camp. And Officer Sampson was holding down the camp, and he was the one that was teaching. He didn't buckle in, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be trampled. He said, yo, come over here. He redirected them to them. They stay calm under pressure. Exodus 14 and verse 13. There's brothers in here that stay calm under pressure. You know, we didn't find any water when we had FOT. And I was down there, I was looking at them, they were looking at me. I gave them the Captain Shem snarl, and they were cool. It's like, don't worry, officer. We got the congregation. Read that. You can clap for that. You can clap for that. Come on. Get Exodus 14 and verse 13. And same with sisters. The sisters seeing sisters dropping, passing out, and they're like, okay, all right, what's the nearest hospital? Or what are presenting symptoms? Don't worry, sis, I got you, Robin. They're staying calm and collected. As opposed to, read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 14 and verse 13.
Actually, read 10.
Verse 10.
To get context.
And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes.
So this is when, Pharaoh and the Egyptians were chasing after the Israelites after they left Egypt. Read.
And behold,
so this Hamite was drawing very close to put them to death. Read.
And behold, the Egyptians marched after them.
And the Egyptians marched after them. Read verse 12.
Verse 12.
Or verse 11.
Verse 11.
So you see this black man coming to put you to death with his whole host of armies. That's kind of like right now. You see people that want to put you to death spiritually because they want to remove your job. They're like, oh, are you part of IUIC? They're close by. And then, what did the nation of Israel say?
And they said unto Moses.
So the congregation said to Moses,
because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness?
This sounds like a black woman. I'm sorry. This sounds like a Jamaican woman. I'm sorry. the sarcasm. Oh, because there weren't any graves in Egypt, you took us all the way over here to have us put to death over here. That's all, you. The Benji sisters over here laughing. That does sound like a Jamaican woman. That sounds right about right. So he's getting pressed by the Egyptians about to put them to death, and then his own people. They're like, oh, you thought you were the Grand Pumbaa now. What you gonna do, Blanche? What you gonna do? Now this is Moses, verse 13.
Verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not.
Yo, don't fear nothing. Yo, chill. Who says that? Yehukanah? Chill. Read.
Stand still.
Stand still.
And see the salvation of the Lord.
Yo, the Lord is about to do something great right now. Read.
Which he will show to you today.
Uh-huh.
For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more.
Right.
Forever.
Forever and ever. And that's when, forever at that time. And that's when in verse 16, read verse 16.
Verse 16. But lift thou up thy rod, and stretch out thine hand over the sea, and divide it.
That's how great his faith was. He took a staff, a stick. I don't want to diminish it. He took a stick. His faith was so great. Put it in the sea, Red Sea. Bam. Parted it. We ran through it. He remained cool, calm, and collected under pressure. And that's some of the leaders over here. Some leaders over here, they get pressured by sisters and brothers to make wrong judgment. Oh, this person is the devil. Don't you see him doing this? No, sis, just shh. You have something? No? All right, Genesis 45 and verse 4. This is another example of maintaining. Leaders maintain their composure. You see that amongst sisters. Sisters maintain their composure. You know certain sisters, when you're going through difficult times, they level you out. You know, certain sisters that if you're around, you go around them and you're anxious, they just gonna make you even more anxious. You're like, oh my gosh, you pull out all your hair. Look like you have alopecia. Damn. Start telling you about everything. All right, read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 45 and verse 4. And Joseph said unto his brethren, come near to me, I pray you. And they came near. And he said,
if someone, I won't speak, get someone. I want someone to give me this history.
Joseph in the back.
Oh, Joseph.
Yeah.
Wow. If this isn't meta. Joseph. Give the history on Joseph. Or Joseph. What is your Joseph or Joseph? Joseph. Joseph, give the history on Joseph. On this part.
Specific area?
Yeah, that specific area.
He was talking to his brother, telling them about, because they had caused him to be sold into slavery. He was just expressing that he wasn't grieved with them or that. And
he wasn't what? You speak Benji, so some of the American counterparts, we have to translate. We'll run some captions on it. Go ahead.
He was expressing to them that they shouldn't fear.
Shouldn't fear what?
Fear that he would do them anything, or he would have them certain hateful or certain malice.
Why? Why would they perceive that he would have malice or bad mind towards it?
Of what they did to him.
What did his brothers?
They caused him to be sold into slavery.
Okay, right. So everyone knows that history, right? Sure. Joseph, give a round of applause for Joseph. That's a fitting name. It's a fitting name. Fitting name. So read it again from the top.
Verse 4. And Joseph said unto his brethren, come near to me, I pray you. And they came near. And he said, I am Joseph, your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt.
He sold them into Egypt. Now, I'm not at the stage yet. I'll tell y'all straight. You sold my ass into slavery. I'm more likely coming back with a vengeance. Like a Deacon Asaph class, I will pray to the Lord to rain down vengeance, fire, and brimstone. I'm just not there yet.
Hold you guilty for that?
Yes, yeah, that's what would be. I have to make my way up. I have to be there for perfect. Husa. So he said, no, I'm not trying to put you to death. Read.
Verse 5. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves, that ye sold me hither.
So he could have been like all up in his emotions, central, like, yo, these are the same Negroes that sold me off into slavery. Yo, how many years I was in prison because of your black behind? No, he maintained his composure. Read.
For God did send me before you to preserve life.
A leader reflects through the scriptures. He reflects and she reflects on difficulties through the scriptures. Realizes that also Hosea, he might say certain things that is a little bit rude in nature, not because he's saying it, it's because he's the mouth of the Lord. He said, Joseph said that last bit again. Say the last bit again.
For God did send me before you to preserve life.
Right. He said, the reason why you guys sold me into slavery is so that I would be placed in this position to be able to save the 12 tribes from famine. Anything more on that?
That's it.
Continue.
Verse 6. For these 2 years had the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years, in the which there shall neither be earnings nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve you in prosperity.
In posterity. All right. So let's switch over. I have another one for Nehemiah. But let's put that aside. Let me switch over to here for the sisters. So y'all stay awake. Sisters, get 1 Samuel 1 and verse 10. I would ask a question, but I'm not going to ask it. 1 Samuel 1 and verse 10. So a leader, up-and-coming leaders that you see in the congregation, they stay grounded under pressure. They don't flip out and become emotional, sensual. Read.
The book of 1 Samuel chapter 1 and verse 10. And she was in bitterness of soul and prayed unto the Lord and wept sore.
Who is this speaking about? Richardson. She. Who's the she?
She. I don't know.
Okay, give it to Silas. Mighty man of valor.
Shalom, leadership.
Shalom.
Could you read it over for me, please?
You can, yeah. Go ahead.
Book of 1 Samuel chapter 1 and verse 10. And she was in bitterness of soul and prayed unto the Lord and wept sore.
So this she is going into Israel?
No. On the contraire, mon frère. No. Read verse 2.
Verse 2. And he said, and he had...
Actually, stop there. Go to verse 5. Let's read 5.
Verse 5.
I don't want no issues.
But unto Hannah...
But unto who?
But unto Hannah he gave a worthy portion.
Yes.
For he loved Hannah.
He loved Hannah.
But the Lord had shut up her womb.
Okay, so the context is who? Who are we speaking about? Hannah. It says shut up her womb. Richard, what does that mean by shutting up her womb? The Lord had shut up Hannah's womb. What does that mean?
Shalom, leadership.
Shalom. He's a champion for the gorilla. Look at that. That's talents, yo. See, hear that leader? That leadership? Y'all better capitalize on that. Y'all kitchen team. What the hell is this?
She closed her room so she wouldn't have any children.
Yeah. So this Hannah was unable to bear. Sisters, she was unable to bear what? Children. And for many married women that have been trying to have children for many years, it's one of the most difficult trials for them, because in it, like if you continue reading, no, just in the interest of time, you have people that come around like, you not have a child yet? Like Benji's so insensitive. Benjamin is like their head is in the ground. Like, oh no, go ahead.
That sounds like a Jamaican Benji.
Oh wow. Bruh. Shots fired from Tobago. This is intra-Benji tribal warfare. No, we can't have that. Can't have that. So, going back to this, so the Lord shut up Hannah's womb, right? Married couples, women, that's a very difficult trial for many Israelites, people within Israel United Christ, when they don't have children. Because you have, this is a Benjamin camp, you have the most insensitive people. You don't have a child yet? Look at you. Look at, say your unseemly things in the mic, come on.
You know, no child yet. How are you wait, pan?
How are you wait, pan? You need strong back. You want a strong back? What happened to you?
It was some CMOS.
You want some CMOS?
You need a bush bat?
Oh my gosh, it's like, what? What you in your Jewish fable and Nancy stories? That doesn't work. What are you talking about? So insensitive. So in this history, when you read down, what do you call it? The brother and the sisters were insensitive to her as well. Insensitive to her as well. But Hannah, verse 10.
Verse 10. And she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the Lord, and wept sore.
She wept because it's a beautiful thing to have children. Right? Read. So she was bitter. She's like, oh my gosh. And these people, these Benjamites are ragging on me. I know it wasn't Benjamites, but you know what I mean. Go ahead.
And she vowed a vow, and said, O Lord of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but will give unto thine handmaid a man-child, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life.
So what happened here? What happened here, Elias? What did she do? Elias, what did she do? You're seasoned, man.
The Lord granted her.
No. What did Hannah do? In the bitterness and all that.
In her bitterness, she prayed unto the Lord.
She prayed to the Lord. No, she went up to Hope and said, "You can't tell me nothing." Took off her earrings. She raised her hand. Did she do that? No. She went and prayed to the Lord and said, "Okay, if you grant me a son, I'm going to give him to you, etc., etc." So even though she had bad-minded, people around her and her own emotions, she didn't become sensual. She leaned on the Lord. Y'all follow, sisters? Because y'all going to get some jacked up stuff, but that doesn't justify you veering away from the law.
Message.
Because we still going to call you crazy. Well, we're going to call you crazy. All right. 5. Okay, I have to wrap up now. There's 7. I might wrap up at 5.
Hey, officer, I got one.
Go.
From Job. Job. We all know Job. All right. Job chapter 2. Read from verse 9.
This is the book of Job, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Because Job went through a lot. He was rich. He lost everything. He lost his family too. But read from that.
Verse 9. Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God.
Does he retain his integrity? Why? Because he was full of boil all over. So his wife is asking him, read it again.
Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity?
Read.
Curse God and die.
Man, just cuss God off and dead, man. He has boils all over. Did he lose it? Read on.
But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh.
Job remained calm because evil and good comes from God. Read.
What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall not receive evil?
See that? They both come from God. You understand? Read.
In all this, did not Job sin with his lips?
He didn't sin. He remained calm under pressure. Understand? He remained calm under pressure. That's what this is why we have the Bible, so that we go back to these and learn from it. You understand? We got to learn from this. Be calm under pressure. Right? That's it, officer.
All right. Good one. Good one. That's a good one. Write that one down. 5. They multiply others, not just manage tasks. These aren't micromanagers. So you'll see, you'll see certain brothers over here. They'll give you a task to do it, and once you do it in its perfection, then they give you even more tasks to do. Same with sisters, or hopefully, Lord's will with the sisters. Are they doing that, sisters? Okay, they are doing it. It's just with you, Shemaiah. Just as you're the only one who stands up to the plate, or maybe you. I don't know. Maybe. It's just speaking for yourself. Yes, yes. I would jump ship too. All right. They multiply others, not just manage tasks. So these are people that raise others up. They don't hoard responsibilities. They're not the HNIC. They find joy in seeing others succeed. They build systems and people, not just results. Can you pull up that last video that I gave you? How to spot a real leader or building others' accountability. You got that?
Bosses are self-centered. They like to take all the credit when things go good. Bosses expect you to go out and learn on your own. Bosses are in charge because that's what their title says. Leaders, when things go good, they give all the credit. When things go bad, they take the bullet, man. They're the first one there. They're the last ones to leave. And bosses, they're at every golf tournament and they disappear for lunch and you never see them except when they come around to piss and moan about everything that's not happening right. Bosses are really good at catching you doing things wrong. Leaders, coaches, they're good at catching you doing things good, patting you on the back. When you walk away from a leader, you're going to be better than you were when you first sat down with that leader. With a boss, you're going to walk away demotivated. They're going to beat you up and point out everything that you're doing wrong, not patting you on the back on what you're doing right. Bosses don't.
So you see that? They build other leaders up. Even before being a leader. Numbers 11, verse 28. I'm going to wrap up in now because it's like an hour 20, I think.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 11, and verse 28. And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My lord Moses, forbid them. And Moses said unto him,
Jump up, get the context.
Verse 26. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was Eldad, and the name of the other Medad. And the Spirit rested upon them, and they were of them that were written, but went not out unto the tabernacle. And they prophesied in the camp.
So they taught. Read.
And there ran a young man and told Moses, and said, Eldad and Medad do prophesy in the camp.
These other people that are teaching over and above these brothers at the leadership table, or these sisters over here, they're gathering, more Daughters of Sarah events over and other than the seasoned sister. Why are they allowed to do that? It's only the seasoned sister that's allowed to do that. Read.
And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of Moses, one of his young men, answered and said, My lord Moses, forbid them.
Forbid that brother from teaching, from handing out flyers, from giving a stack of flyers to this patty shop. Please, it's only the officers that can do it. Read.
And Moses said unto him, Enviest thou for my sake? Would God that all the Lord's people were prophets?
No, I want everyone in here to labor. So you have brothers in here that they will just willingly, okay, you take a stack of flyers, you take a stack of flyers, you take a stack of flyers. How long you been here? Over 6 months, you take a stack of flyers. You do it. That's promoting more leaders. Sisters over here, they're like, oh, I got this bread recipe. I have that sweet bread recipe. You like to bake? Let me give that to you. There's some sisters that are just like that. They build other sisters up. All right? Let's get from me 1 Kings 19 and 19. 1 Kings 19, verse 19. We're going to go with Elisha and Elijah. Not this Elisha. There's like two of them. Elisha squared.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 19, verse 19. So he departed thence and found Elisha, the son of Shaphat, who was plowing with 12 yokes of oxen before him. And he went and he with the 12, and Elijah passed by him and cast his mantle upon him.
Okay, so this is when Elijah blessed Elisha. Where are you at right now?
That was verse 19.
That's verse 19. Read 2 Kings 2 and verse 9. That's not the one. This is showing you when Elijah gave him that role as a leader. Yeah, 2 and verse 9. Yep.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 9. And it came to pass, when they were gone over, that Elijah said unto Elisha, ask what I shall do for thee.
What do you want me to do for you? What do you want?
Before I be taken away from thee.
Before I depart and go to this mission in Africa, I'm stationed over in Africa, Australia, whatever.
And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me.
I need 2 of you, of your spirit and myself. I need to be as great, double the time.
And he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee.
No. Why? How dare you ask me for that?
Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee.
No, I want you to be a soldier for the rest of your life.
Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee.
So, what do you call it? Elijah wanted. He didn't rebuke Elisha. He liked that Elisha had that spirit that he wanted to raise up. And that's what our brothers have, and a lot of brothers over here have, and a lot of the sisters over here have. Right, Hope? Okay. Yes, Owen? I see you. Go ahead.
Get me a Romans 12 and verse 2.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12.
Actually, read verse 1.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, so it says present your bodies a living sacrifice. What does that mean? What does that mean? When we're here to serve the Lord, to do the work, all right, it's a sacrifice. This walk is a walk of sacrifice. You're going to be required to, for example, to do certain things, right, by the leadership, and you got to sacrifice your time. You understand? For example, you have your laundry to do, but you're required to be at a flyer mission. What are you going to choose?
I'm going on vacation.
Right? So you have to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your time to do the work. That's what it's going into. Read that again, officer.
Verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service. That's our reasonable service. It's not, we don't do the work when we have free time. You understand? We got to do the work. We have to lay our own things that we have to do. We have to put it to the side to get the work of the Most High done. All right? All right, that's it.
All right, I'm going to just rock it through this. Like I said, I'm a stickler with time. So the 5 was they multiply others, not just manage tasks. 6, where was my 6th one? 6, they walk in integrity when no one is watching. The scriptures that you could put beside it is Sirach 23 and verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men and knoweth not the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter. But 1 Samuel 12 and verse 24, they fear the Lord. Those people, read 1 Samuel 12 and verse 24. Leaders don't need other people around, don't need an officer of 50 or an officer of 20 or a grand puma of 1,000,000 to be around for you to willingly do work. Read.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 12, and verse 24. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth and all your heart, with all your heart. For consider how great things he had done for you.
Right. So that's a real leader. That's some of the brothers in here. I don't need to be around. Also, I don't need to be around. Also, Hosea they just do the work. They organize and make sure that the land, organize the men. They make sure that it's divided over into a kitchen team, into a cleaning team, into a toiletry team, all that stuff. All right. And then 7, they live with faith and action. 1 Samuel 2 and verse 3.
The book of 1 Samuel chapter 2 in verse 3. Talk no more exceedingly proudly.
Those brothers and sisters, they don't talk. You'll hear, you might drop a nugget, and then they said, hey, officer, I created this ad for you. I'm like, oh, shoot, you created this ad for me? Yes, I created this ad for you. They don't talk no more so exceedingly proudly because they know that what?
Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Because they know it's arrogant to be always speaking and no fruits. Read.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed.
So they implement actions. James 2 and verse 17. And they realize that they have the faith, but they also need what?
James chapter 2 in verse 17. Even so faith, if it had not worked.
Even though you know you Israel, and you have faith in the black Messiah, but you don't have any work. You don't have any work. You're not putting any work in here. You just come and you leave. You come and you leave. You don't do it. You're not on the commenting team. You're not on the hospitality team. You're not in the booster club. You're not doing anything. You're just in the back being black. What?
Even so faith, if it had not worked, is dead.
It's dead. That's a dead spirit, not a lively stone. Anything more on that?
Being alone.
Being alone. Oh, shoot. And on that note, we're going to say shalom. Most High Christ bless you.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.